How to be polite when you talk in Italian. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I suppose that for most of you, learning Italian is a way so that you can experience fully the Italian culture when you travel to Italy. And once you're in Italy surrounded by people that you don't know, the question is, how do you talk to them politely? In other words, formally. The way to do that in Italian is by using condizionale. Condizionale is technically the tense that we use in Italy to express wishes, doubts, and uncertainty. And it is exactly this wishes component that makes it polite. For example, you would not say, I want a coffee. You would say, I would like a coffee. In other words, I wish to have a coffee. Now, the way that you form and use condizionale in Italian is pretty simple. You will simply have to add some endings at the end of the verb. The most important verb that you will need to know in Italian in this tense is volere, want. And it conjugates as follows. Io vorrei, tu vorresti, lui vorrebbe. Noi vorremmo, voi vorreste, loro vorrebbero. Now pay attention that these are the endings that really characterize the condizionale. And while the literal translation of this would be I would want, you would want, he, she would want. What this actually means is I would like, you would like, he, she would like. Even though, strictly speaking, to like is piacere in Italian. And because it is a reflexive verb, at the condizionale will conjugate as follows. Mi piacerebbe, ti piacerebbe, a lui, a lei piacerebbe, ci piacerebbe, vi piacerebbe, a loro piacerebbe. And yes, you could technically say mi piacerebbe un caffè, which literally means I would like a coffee. But that's a bit weird Italian. What you would want to say instead is io vorrei un caffè, which literally means I would want a coffee. Of course, another way to be polite in Italian is to use lei instead of you when you're talking to a stranger. And this is the reason why when you approach a stranger and you want to ask them if they know something, you will not say tu sai, you know, but you will say lei sa, she knows. For example, lei sa dov'è il bagno? Do you know where the toilet is? And even though lei is the female version in Italian, that's irrelevant when you're addressing someone in the formal way. In fact, you will be saying lei no matter if he's a man or a woman. And if you want to be extra polite, you will combine condizionale with the lei form. And it will look like something like this. Scusi, lei saprebbe dirmi dov'è il bagno? Excuse me, would you be able to tell me where the toilet is? But this last form requires some intermediate knowledge of the Italian language, which anyway, I invite you to reach. Let me know if this video was helpful enough for you to be able to address strangers in Italy in a polite way. And if not, let me know in the comments which any other questions you might have related to the topic. As always, guys, enjoy learning Italian.